Hey Central Kids, this is Kevin Gordon again with the Kids Ministries of Central Church. I want to play a game with you today, but before we get to that game, I wanted to talk a little bit about the lesson that you had on Sunday. Hopefully you're able to do that with your mom and dad. We're in the book of Judges now that we're in May, so we're going to be studying through the book of Judges this month. And wanted to just talk to you a little bit about space. I like space, but I want you to imagine space for a few minutes. Think about the starry night, a clear night, the dark sky, the bright moon. Okay, it's very pretty. We like to go camping as a family and look at the stars at night. But, you know, the stars can help people guide their way sometimes. If a person gets lost, they can look to the stars. They look to the North Star, and they can know which direction is north and be able to find their way a lot of times. And there is a group of people called astronomers who study, who go to school and study the art of learning from the stars. So they can look at the stars and the sun and the moon and the planets and find out where their position is. And in a way, they can predict where our Earth will be in a future date. They can predict where the stars will be, when the sun will rise, and when the moon will set in years to come, just by looking at the stars and their positions and as they move. All right? So in a way, because they can look at the stars and tell the future somewhat of where things might be in the future, when we look at the book of Judges, it's not hard for us to see that Israel's going to have some bad times coming to them because they're choosing to turn away from God. They're choosing to forget God. And even when they have hard times, they still forget God. But eventually, God raises up people in the Israelites' life called judges who help them through their hard times and bring them back to God. And it's not long after they've gotten better as a country of Israel that they turn around and go bad again because they forget who God was. And they forget the great things He's done for us. And it's easy for you and I, too, to forget the great things God has done for us, especially in hard times. But we need to remember that God is always there. And just like He provided for Israel and gave them people to help them through, called judges, God will give us people and give us things to help us through hard times. All right? So let's try not to forget who God is and what He's done for us. But we're going to play a game today about the planets. All right? And just because it reminds us of when we look at the stars and the sun and the moon, just like astronomers can tell what's happening in the future, we play this game with planets. All right? So we're going to go to the game and we'll show you how to do it. So we're going to play a game today with the planets. If you look here on the floor, we have a big yellow bucket. You can use a pillow or a sheet or a shirt for the sun. This is going to represent the sun, okay? Then lined up in front of the sun, we have all the different planets, okay? I'm not going to name each planet, but as you see, we have 9 different planets, 9 different containers. And I put like the big ones for where Jupiter and Saturn are because those are big planets, okay? So you can line up some buckets or trash cans or bowls or whatever you have. And we're going to use rolled up socks that we have to play the game. You could use bean bags or soft balls of some kind or socks like we did. Okay? Ping pong balls would be great. So to play, you're going to have to stand, for us, we're going to stand in our sun. But if you don't have a bucket like that, you could be on your sun. Okay? And then you're going to toss, and for each planet or each bucket that you land in, you'll get that many points of where it is in the position. Okay, so Mercury is the first planet, it's a small one. That would be 1 point. Okay, and as you move down, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, all the way to Pluto, way down there, which is 9 points. Okay, so Caleb's already done his turn, and I'll go do my turn. How many points did you get?
I got 1. I got 4. 4 points.
I'm going to try for Pluto down there. I missed it. All right. I'm going to go for the middle ones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. 6 points. So 5 and 6 is 11. Is that what you got?
No, I got 4.
You got 11, you got 4. So that's how you play it, and hope you have fun playing it. Talk to you later. Bye.